All right, today we're going to be learning how to put on a gown and gloves correctly, and this is going to be the closed gloving technique then. So before we do the gloving and the gowning, typically you're going to be scrubbed in already. You're going to have your cap on and a mask on. So again, you're not going to want to have any jewelry on, any bracelets or anything. That will have already come off when you did your scrubbing. So let's get into the gowning then. After your pack's already open, it should already be pre-opened for you to be able to dry your hands with the cloth that's inside. So once it's open, you're going to want to pick it up just by the collar and pull it out towards you. It should just open up, and then all you're going to want to do is take your one hand, slide it in through the one sleeve, making sure not to poke your hand out through the cuff. You're going to want to leave it inside. Then your other hand's going to go through the other sleeve. So you're gonna have your assistant help tie you in because you won't be able to do this yourself then. All right, so since your hands are in the cuffs, you can kind of have a little bit of leeway to be able to pick things up. So from the corners, you're going to want to pick up and unfold your gloves here. So picking up from the little tabs that are already on the inside that are pre-folded for you to be able to grab. You're going to want to open them. All right, so you're gonna want to make sure that you have the correct gloves, obviously, before you open them, before you try putting them on. You should be pre-sized before you even scrub in. So again, once you have the correct gloves in front of you, you're gonna wanna match up the correct glove with the correct hand. So I'm picking up the right glove to put on my right hand. When you pick it up, your thumb is going to be on the outside like this. Flip it so it lines up with your thumb here. It might look a little funny because the fingers are pointing you, but this will help you in the long run. With your cuffed hand, grab the inside of the cuff of the glove on the bottom. With your other hand, grab the cuff on the top. Might feel a little funny because it's hard to put things over your hands. And then pull over. It might feel a little tight and it might be a little out of place, but that's okay. You can actually use your sleeve to help pull the glove on better. So you're gonna just pull your sleeve down and wiggle your hand into the fingers. And it's nice to have a barrier of your cuff still covering part of your hand just to make sure nothing can get in while you're doing surgeries or anything. Then once your one hand is gloved, you can go ahead and get your other glove. And again, flip it towards you. With this hand though, you want to be a little careful and not touch the inside part of the cuff here because this is not considered sterile. So what you're gonna want to do is take two fingers and slide it underneath so you're not touching the outside of it. Then you can do the same thing here where you pull down the inside with your cuffed hand and then pull over the top. Again, any readjusting you want to do, you can take your sleeve and pull down. And since these fingertips are okay to touch, you can use your other gloved hand and rearrange it just slightly. But again, you don't want to touch the inside of your cuff at all. And that's how you do closed, sterile gloving and donning a gown.